Hey, it's Roger, creator of the Azure Sandbox, and in this video series, we are going to explore the Azure MySQL Flexible Server optional configuration for the Azure Sandbox. So first, let's go ahead and navigate up to the Azure Architecture Center using our vanity URL, aka.ms/Azure Sandbox. And from there, we'll use the link in in the guide to navigate over to GitHub, where the source code for the Azure Sandbox is checked in. And here we are over in GitHub, and the specific configuration that we want to look at is in this folder, Terraform Azure RM-MySQL. So just a few quick notes on the architecture for this configuration. It's very similar to the other configuration for Azure SQL Database. But in this case, it's Azure MySQL Flexible Server. And the resources that are provisioned in this configuration basically add an Azure MySQL Flexible Server, and they provision a test database in that server. And then also now that Azure MySQL Flexible Server supports private link, we can provision a private endpoint for that flexible server in the same private link subnet that we use for our other private link services, including Azure SQL Database and Azure Files. So that's nice. The other thing to note would be from our Windows jump box, we can connect to that Azure MySQL Flexible Server using this private endpoint, and that jump box has MySQL Workbench pre-installed on it to make it easier to start working with creating and querying databases like the test database that we provision. So we'll pick up in the next video with the getting started section. Thanks.